Hey there, it's Lisa Danforth. I want to come to you and chat a bit today about a lot of conversations I've been having with my clients, with my colleagues. I've also been seeing a lot of posts, and it's really about communication. With everyone's pent up in the house, the kids are home, we're having to be teachers, we're having to run our own businesses, do the work that we need to be doing, and getting along with everyone. Everyone's getting a little bit prickly these days, and we're really struggling. I get a lot of this sort of as jokes, people are kind of commenting like, but it really is something that we need to look at. And one of the quotes that I absolutely love is from Brene Brown, and it says, "Clear is kind, unclear is unkind." Now, we are not taught how to communicate. It's not like we come out of the womb and we know how to, articulate our needs, establish our boundaries, say what's agitating us in a way that's respectful and productive and clear. So have some compassionate curiosity for yourself, and also have some compassionate curiosity for the people around you, whether it's your spouse, your kids, your friends, your colleagues, right? We're all in this together. Give the gift of transparency. I can't stress that enough to yourself. Really look at, when you're feeling angry and frustrated, that's a manifestation of an emotion. You're probably stressed. You probably have some fear going on. What is going to be happening in the world, when we're starting to come out on the other side of that. I know I was just having a conversation with my son the other day, and I could hear my tone on the phone coming off as very angry. And I stopped and I said, hon, I know that I'm sounding angry, but I'm not angry at you, and I'm not really angry. What I am is really fearful. I'm scared at what's going on, and it's manifesting and sounding like anger. But the foundation is fear. It's a little scared of, both of my boys are living on the West Coast, and I can't take care of them, and it was getting me agitated. So really take a moment and look at, what are your feelings below the emotions that you're expressing, the frustration, the anger, the blurting of things. Really look at that and have some compassionate curiosity for yourself, and again for others as well. We're not taught how to communicate. So invite those around you, whether it's your children, doesn't matter how young, your spouse, your friends, and your colleagues, to come to the table and have the conversation, lay a few ground rules together. This is how we're going to communicate, so that on the other side of what's going on right now, we can have a stronger relationship, or at least as solid of a relationship going into it, right? So when we create that space to show up and talk, establish some boundaries. If something is going on, okay, when I'm feeling this way, I'm going to say the word yellow, which means that, we need to take a break, instead of jumping in and butting heads. This is a really tough time. Have some compassion. I know I've said that multiple times, but really step back and be able to say, yeah, I am struggling. Yes, this is hard. Yes, I'm scared. I have some grief going on. Put it out on the table. Again, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. And when we're butting heads with someone and you're realizing what's going on, take a step back to say, you know what, this is not who I want to be in this moment. I'm going to give myself a little time out, and we can circle back around at another time. But recognize in the moment when you are being someone that you don't want to be, and ultimately creating results in your relationships that you don't want to have. And that way you can be intentional in the relationships that you are supporting, that you are creating, that you are nurturing. Know who you want to be in those moments, and don't be afraid to say, you know what, I need to step back from this, because this isn't going the way that, it's not going to be coming out the way that we want it to. That goes with your children, with your spouse, with yourself. I have lots of conversations with myself, and sometimes I have to step back, and really be able to look at, okay, this is not how I truly feel. I'm agitated and it's coming off in a different way. But, whether your colleagues or even your friends, just show some kindness to everyone. Everyone's going through a very difficult time. Have some clear communication with the people around you about what their needs are, what your needs are, what boundaries might support all of you to get through this, again, stronger, or at least as solid as you were before. I would love to know, how are things going for you? If you have any questions or feel like, gosh, I'm really struggling with this, can you just give me some insight? Please post below. And if you don't want to post and make it public, private message me, DM me, and just let me know what's going on for you and where I can support you. This is a difficult time. Now is not a time to be doing things on your own when you're struggling. It truly does take a community. And reach out if you need some help. Reach out if I can answer any questions for you. And be sure to reach out to your community as well. I'm sure that people are looking to support you and looking to be supported. Thanks. And remember, culture of caring.